and welcome to week 3 of the Crochet Society Crochet Along. This is the Coco cushion cowl designed by Tiam Safari of Knit Safari on Instagram, and this week we're going to be doing the Diamond Geo Granny. So we're just going to do it in one colourway this time, but we are going to make 6 of these. As I mentioned in my previous videos for this crochet along, the hook size recommended is a 5mm crochet hook. However, I have gone down a hook size to a 4mm crochet hook. So you use whichever you have used for your previous squares. I'll leave all of the relevant links in the description box below so that you can go and check it out. Okay, let's get started. So we're going to begin with contrast colour 5, which is Torres in the cowl bundle. So go ahead and create a slip knot and insert your crochet hook, and we're going to begin by chaining 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. We're going to start round 1 in the second chain from the hook, not the one that's on the hook. We have 1 and 2, and we're going to do 3 double crochets. Remember, I'm working in UK terms, so in the US this is known as single crochet. So we're going to go straight into that second chain from the hook and do 1 double crochet, 2 and 3 double crochets. We're then going to do a double crochet into the next chain, 3 double crochets into the next chain, 1, 2, 3, 1 double crochet into the next chain, and then 3 double crochets into the next chain, turning our work as we go because we're going to work along the underside of the chain. So 1, 2 and 3. So now we're going to work along that underside of the chain, and we're going to do a double crochet. We're going to ignore that space where we've just done the 3 double crochets into, and then we're going to look for the one where we did a double crochet. So opposite this one just here, we'll do a double crochet into that one, find the next chain and do 3 double crochets into there, 1, 2 and 3, double crochet into the next chain, and then join with a slip stitch into that beginning chain, which is the one we missed at the beginning. So we're going to fasten off. And there we have round 1. I want you to pay particular attention to these corners. So where we have the 3 trebles here, the centre, 3 trebles on the side, and then the 3 trebles, so that we have our diamond. So as I say, that is round 1. For round 2, we're going to use contrast colour 1, which is Helena, and we are going to start by creating a slip knot and inserting our hook. And we're going to join with a slip stitch until the back loop only of the first stitch. So we'll just look where we've joined, and our first stitch is just after that. And we're going to work in the back loop only throughout the whole of the round. We're going to do a double crochet into that same stitch, and then we're going to do 3 double crochets into the next stitch. So this is going to be a pattern repeat from here. So 3 double crochets, 1, 2 and 3, all into the same stitch, followed by 3 double crochets, 1, 2 and 3. Repeat that again, 3 double crochets all into the same stitch, 1, 2, 3, followed by 3 double crochets, 1, 2 and 3. 3 double crochets into that next stitch. Remember, you're in the back loop only. 1, 2, 3, followed by 3 double crochets. 1, 2 and 3. We then have 3 double crochets, 1, 2 and 3, all into that same stitch, followed by 2 double crochets, 1 and 2. This stitch here, it looks like a stitch, but it's not actually a stitch because it's our join. So we're going to join into that first chain 1 from the beginning of the round, and then go ahead and fasten off. So there we have round 2. For round 3, we're going to use contrast colour 3, which is Hawaii. Again, we're going to create a slip knot, insert our crochet hook, and then we're going to join in the back loop only of the first stitch. So just after our join, we'll go into that first stitch, and we're going to chain 1, working into the back loop only. We're going to do 2 double crochets, so double crochet into that first stitch and then double crochet into the next. We're then going to work 5 double crochets into that next stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now work 5 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. 3 double crochets into the next stitch, 1, 2, 3, 5 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 double crochets into that next stitch, all into that same stitch, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 5 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3 double crochets into the next stitch, 1, 2 and 3, and end with 3 double crochets, 1, 2 and 3. And the reason for that is because we've already done 2 double crochets here. So again, we miss the join and then we find that first chain 1 space, or the chain 1 should I say, and slip stitch into there and go ahead and fasten off. And there we have round 3. For round 4, which is the final round for this one, we're going to join the main colour, which is Oahu, and we're going to join it in the back loop only of either 3 double crochet groups. So this is the ones on the side. We'll locate those 3 double crochets and go into that centre double crochet and join with a slip stitch. We're going to start in the same stitch as the join, and we're going to do a double crochet, 1 half treble, which is half double in the US, 2 trebles into the next stitch twice, so treble is a double crochet in the US, so yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2, that's 1 and 2, and go ahead and do 2 trebles into the next stitch again, 1 and 2. We're then going to do 3 double trebles into the next stitch, and this is a treble crochet in the US. So it's yarn over the hook twice, into the back loop only of that next stitch, yarn over, pull through. You'll have 4 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2 loops on the hook, you'll have 3 loops on the hook, just missed a little bit there, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, you'll have 2 loops on the hook, and then yarn over, pull through the remaining 2 loops on the hook. So that's 1, and then we go again, yarn over twice, pull through 2, pull through 2, and pull through 2, yarn over twice, doing that third one, pull through 2, pull through 2, and pull through 2. We're going to chain 1, this is going to count as the corner, and then we'll do 2 double trebles. So yarn over twice into the next stitch and do a double treble, and then yarn over twice again into the next stitch, so not working into the same stitch this time, and do a double treble. Then going to work 4 treble crochets, 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're then going to essentially work this in reverse order, so we're going to do a double treble into that next stitch, double treble into the next stitch, chain 1, that's the corner, and then 3 double trebles into that next stitch, 1, remember all into that same stitch, 2, and 3, 2 trebles into the next stitch twice, 2 trebles, 1 and 2, 2 trebles, 1 and 2, half treble into the next stitch, and double crochet into the next, and we're going to repeat that all over again. So first of all, we're going to do a slip stitch, so ignore that as part of the repeat for now, and then you're going to start off with the double crochet. So rewind the video, work your way round, just be mindful of this join and not counting it as a stitch because it may throw you out, and then meet me back once you have done your last double crochet and I'll show you how to finish off. Okay, so once you've done your last double crochet, you're then going to join into that beginning slip stitch and fasten off. And then you can just straighten out at your corners. You can pop it on a blocking board if you wish. So all you would have left to do now is sew in your ends, and you want to create 6 of these. So there we have week 3 of the Coco Cushion Cowl. This is the Diamond Geo Granny. Please make sure that you share your progress with us on Instagram and Facebook. Use the hashtag Coco Cushion Cow because we would absolutely love to see your progress. Don't forget to join me back next week for week 4 of the Coco Cushion Cow, the final week. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you again next time. Bye!